and every door is open up for me. So why am I crying myself to sleep? Yeah, I'll be fine. I've gone through this 1,000 times, so low, so down. Maybe tomorrow will be better, but right now it's not roses in my head. Even I can't understand picking peaches with my hands, but still no roses in my head.
I'm so excited that, first of all, Maddie Poppe fans are so amazing, and I love you guys, and I know I follow a lot of you, and you follow me, and I appreciate it, and I love your girl as much as you guys do. And it's such a horror story that you're not on Idol. Oh my God. Okay, let's not start that yet. Should I go a little further away? Oh, so far away. Doesn't anybody stand? So far away. Doesn't anybody? The angry sling. Listen, guys, Maddie Poppe. I have to say, people always say to me, like, who's your favorite idol? And I don't ever say, because it's like asking a parent who their favorite kid is. Because I love all my children. Every single one of those idols from season 1 to Maddie Poppe's season, I am obsessed with and in love with. And the bond between a pianist and a singer is so tight that, like, they became my family. Okay, people, I have to just say, here is one of my favorite people in the world. Waiting for Maddie Poppe. You guys, look, it's Maddie Poppe.
Thank you guys, thank you.
I would have played you that. Maddie Poppe, I love you. How are you?
Hi, it's so good to see you. I am a mess. I look like Little Miss Muffet with this thing on my head. But
I like woman bun. I like your woman bun.
I was sweating all day today. Can you believe that? So I had to take a shower. And I was actually sweating for the first time in my life.
Okay, let me just tell you, somebody's LMAO. First of all, this is my first live thing I've ever done in my whole life. And I've never had 200 people watch me do anything.
Yeah, as if you weren't on American Idol for
oh right, I forgot about that. Jonathan is here. Do you know him? He's ridiculously talented. I'm so excited. So let's get are you reading? What is happening? This is amazing. Jonathan Bennett. Do you know Jonathan Bennett from the movie Mean Girls? He's one of the
Shut up. He's Aaron Samuels.
He is one of the funniest things in the whole world.
He's Aaron Samuels.
Yes.
He's on here right now?
Yes, and he's going to follow you later, I bet, if you follow him.
Okay, that's a terrible thing because I'm not good at names, but like...
No.
Aaron Samuels is on... That's his name, right? Aaron Samuels.
Yes.
Aaron Samuels.
Wait, but listen to me. And what about... Yes, bitch, I am, he said.
Oh my gosh, I am so... That is insane. Hi. Nice to meet you.
What are you going to sing? He said. Maybe she'll do a little song for us later, if we have to go. Oh, I'm kidding. All right, so listen to me. I want to talk a little bit so we can, maybe I want to ask some questions. And I was going to ask Maddie, earlier, if she wanted me to ask anything or anything. And I know this girl is an open book, so I can ask her anything.
Wait, I want to show you really quick the shirt I'm wearing.
Oh my God.
Does anyone recognize this shirt? Because it is the shirt I wore on group night when I first was hanging out with Caleb for the first time, and we came up with our arrangement. It was the night of group rounds. I brought the shirt and I just thought, I'm going to show my true colors here.
All right, wait a minute. Did you have one of those sleepless nights that everybody had? And were you up all night? We used to do that. In the old days of Idol, people went to bed at 3 in the morning, had to get up at 7, and they loved that to people.
Okay, yes, I had sleepless nights, but it was not because I was preparing, because I was a procrastinator, and I was just like, wing it. I'm just gonna wing it. It's gonna be fine, and I'm not gonna prepare a ton. That's what we did for group round too. We were just like, you know what? Let's just have fun. Group round. I feel like group round doesn't really matter unless you completely bomb. They send you home. But even sometimes when you completely bomb, they know who they're sending through to group round. After your first round of Hollywood Week, they know, okay, we're sending her through. We're not sending him through. You know, group round is just a free for all.
You know, you never know, because I think we've lost people. I know over the years, I know we've lost great people during group week because from the stress of it. There was this amazing singer, David Osmond. He was, part of the Osmond family clan, and he was so talented. I was so blown away by him when I met him, and he was so stressed out from the no sleep and learning a new song and like all that, and he lost his voice that week, and he didn't make it through, and I was just like, now that's a shame.
Well, he didn't need Idol anyways. He's an Osmond.
Whatever.
I'm kidding. But I was saying, it wasn't because I was preparing. It was actually because I am such a wimp, and I am so scared of ghosts, and the Hotel Roosevelt is super haunted, and I know it is, and I could not sleep because I was so afraid I was going to be murdered by a ghost in my sleep. And one night, oh my gosh, I know I heard noises, but I fell asleep somehow. And I woke up and I was rooming with Maddie's aunt. You remember Maddie's aunt, of course. Yeah, so I'm sleeping, and I remember waking up, and I was so petrified I was going to see a ghost. So I was underneath all the covers, and then Maddie came in a couple hours later, and I woke up, and right away I thought I saw Marilyn Monroe at the foot of the bed, and I freaked out, and I even backed up. I went like this. Like I backed up because I had been so scared I was going to see a ghost. So the first thing of course. And she said, I mean, you have to ask her about it, but she said, I've never seen anybody look like that ever. I mean, never seen anybody that scared. She said she was scared, and it was very scary. And it took me a second to realize this is Maddie. This is not Marilyn Monroe, but there's some stories about it. Look it up.
Oh my God, no, I know that, but no way. There were no ghosts in that hotel. I was staying there for Hollywood Week too.
Well, there are.
All right, well, it still works.
You know what? I didn't know that. The first night I stayed there, we slept. So we got a master suite for some reason. I don't know why, but we were up on the 12th floor, and we had an entire huge kitchen, living room, 2 different rooms. I mean, it was huge. So I stayed in the living room on the pull-out, and I let Maddie have the bed. And this was the first night we'd met, and I felt a little weird. I felt a little weird the first night, but I did not know it was haunted. Okay, I didn't know anything about this hotel, and I felt a little on edge. It was just kind of weird. Then the next day, I find out all of these stories about the Hotel Roosevelt, and I'm asking around, and we're talking about it. And that night, me and Maddie got to know each other real good because we slept in the same bed from then on out. I said, we're sleeping together, and I can't be alone. I don't know. I don't care if we don't know each other.
Yeah.
I need a human.
Push over.
I need the warmth of a human next to me.
I understand. That's the WATH. We call it the WOTH. The warmth human. Listen to me. No, somebody just asked what's happened to my hand. Did I even show you this?
Oh my gosh. Okay, your tips for Tuesdays that you showed me a little sneak peek. I meant to ask about it, and I completely forgot because the video was so funny. I
fall. It's all good. I was running with my dog, and I am not, I'm not really a runner. And her leash was tied around my wrist. And she was running, and my brain didn't work right. And so instead of saying, Jinx, stop, I was going, run faster. And I chin planted on the street. Hi, baby. Look, my baby just got home. Hi, baby girl. Hi.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, that's really interesting.
That is,
No, it's a sad story. Thank God I did not break anything. So I just have this on for pity, mostly for pity.
Hold on. You didn't get that from a doctor? You're just wearing it around?
I went to the CVS because I had a 40% off coupon.
This can't be real.
I'm teasing. I got it from the doctor.
Oh my gosh. I know you're serious because there's people who do that. They'll just be like, well, I had these crutches laying around because my sister broke her ankle back in 2006. So I just use them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That's
So,
funny.
all right. I just want to talk about a couple quick things. So I want to just ask you because I remember the only struggle I ever saw you have when we were all working together on Idol was Carrie Underwood week. Because I remember you were like, none of these songs work for me. You remember that, or am I having a private moment?
No, Michael, that was the hardest week. It was unfair.
Well, I thought that's what I thought because everybody else like found their song and they were all like happy and you were like, oh my God, I don't know what to sing. And we sang like 4 or 5 different songs. And
No, it just wasn't fair because it's like, that's like having a Garth Brooks week. Obviously, Caleb would be the only one to succeed in that.
Right. No, I understand.
Or like a Sarah Bareilles week would be unfair, but it'd be great for me. So no, it was like, what the, like Caleb struggled. What is Caleb supposed to sing?
Idol used to be like we'd have a different theme every week in the old days, like in the heyday of Idol. We had like the rocker guy had to sing a show tune, and the guy had to sing a big band song. Like everybody was supposed to be uncomfortable for 1 week, but in the last few years they were like, let's just have everybody be who they are. But you had to sing Carrie Underwood, and I remember you were not happy with it, but when we did, I told you so. It was so beautiful and it worked so great.
And that's no hate against Carrie Underwood because she's incredible, an incredible singer, and she's got amazing songs, but they just were not, I don't know. I couldn't find one that was, but then it's funny, like I told you so isn't even her song, but I mean.
Oh, I know.
I'm glad that we could make that work because remember at first they said no one can sing I Told You So. And then I was like, are you kidding me? Because it's not an original Carrie Underwood song.
Then
I was like, and then I asked them about it, and they said, oh, no, we don't want a guy to sing it because Caleb wanted it. And I said, okay, well, I'm singing it then. Because they didn't want to be too much like Randy Travis or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And, but that's so funny. But were there any other like standout weeks that you could think of like going, I mean, when we did God Only Knows, that was probably my favorite. Probably.
That was fun. Remember, because we were talking about Brooke White and
yes,
or somehow Brooke White came up and you said, oh, she had the most beautiful arrangement of God Only Knows and you never did it or something.
Yeah, well, we only did it in Hollywood Week and I don't think it aired, and it was
and so I was like, I absolutely love that song. I love the Beach Boys, and I gotta do that song, but we got to figure out a week for it, and then Mother's Day week. We just said that would be good for that. But yeah, I'm so happy we could make that work because that was one of the best moments because I didn't have my guitar. But here's the thing. I didn't have my guitar. I didn't have an instrument, but I also didn't have to dance around stage. I could literally just stand there. And that was awesome.
Absolutely. So, but what about, and then you played piano on, was that the Prince song? No, I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it was. I remember Dorian was like, don't play piano. You don't need to worry about that. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about Dorian for a minute. Dorian Hawley, one of like an amazing vocal coach that worked with me on Idol and left with me on Idol. And what's the matter?
Well, Dorian actually left with both me and Michael when we both left.
That's right. We all left together. I'm like, nothing's going to ever top Maddie Poppe. We're out of here.
That's right.
Anyway, so listen, but what else? But Dorian is a brilliant vocal coach and a brilliant performer. He traveled for years with Michael Jackson and all that stuff.
And you know what I loved about Dorian too is, well, I loved it. It was like a blessing and a curse. He was so honest, and he would tell you, this sucks, or this is not. But it was honest. It wasn't. He wasn't just like telling you, oh, it's great, go with it. You know what I mean? At least with me, anyways. I mean, he'd be totally honest, and I really appreciated that. But also, we would joke around a lot, and he'd be like, "Okay, let's get to work."
Like
and meanwhile, he'd be going.
There's like a transfer that's like recording of us like having having a wheezing fit while you were on stage. I don't remember what happened. We have to post that somewhere.
Gosh, we have to remember it was Landslide, and I have to remember why we were laughing so hard. What was that about?
I don't remember, but I remember like.
Was it the Tiny Hand?
Oh, Catherine Foster is on. I love you so much.
Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I love her. She's gorgeous and perfect.
She is so beautiful and ridiculous. And
I watched her in her Idol finale, and I sat on the floor, like not even knowing I wanted to be a singer. And I just remember watching her sit on the floor and sing "Somewhere Over the Rainbow."
oh my God, that was one of her stand-up. I mean, everyone was. I was just gonna say something about how like people are like you know, you said Dorian's so honest. I have to tell you, I was on a few people, including something with Kat. I remember when she wanted to do Black Horse and the Cherry Tree, and I was like, big, that KT Tunstall song, and I'm like, big mistake.
That was Catherine?
Yes, and I'm like, this is not gonna work. And it was like one of her greatest performances ever. She sat on the stage, and like they had the percussion guy with her, and it was amazing. And I remember once Chris Daughtry, I think it was, wanted to do some a cappella number, and I was like, that's going to be a big mistake. Don't do it. I was wrong a couple times, but that was it. Mm-hmm. Everything I was right about. But
she had a great Idol just the whole way through.
Oh my God. Well, don't forget, like that was back, nothing against any late seasons, but that was back when 30 million people were watching that show, and there was
it was hot. I mean, that was like the prime. That was like the season. I think she was season 5, wasn't she?
She was season 5, yes.
And that was the season.
That was the height of it.
If you wanted to be on any season 5 would probably have been the perfect moment because it was right in the heyday.
Yeah, it was. But it was, you know what, I again, even like every single year, even when the ratings were not great, I still had the best time ever. And people used to go, how is it? I'm like, the work we do with the contestants is everything. Like it doesn't, I don't care. I'm not, yeah. I don't work. I don't care what the ratings are. I have the best time when I go to work.
Yeah. So, hey, speaking of hard weeks, remember when I got super sick for Prince Week and Year of Birth Week, and I couldn't even practice the song a couple times, and I had to get that shot in the back of my throat and then just go out there and scream it and make it work?
I do remember that. Oh my God, that's crazy. But everybody on American Idol, by the way, loses their voice because nobody ever sings that much in their life. It's just not normal. Like even when you now have a record out, nobody sings that much. Nobody performs that much. Like it's every day.
Oh man.
Anyway, you are the greatest. Do you want to sing one chorus of a song for us right now or not really? But let me just tell you one thing. I wish we could do a duet together, but nobody has come up with the right platform for me to play at my house and for Maddie to play. Maddie, come out. I want you to know. I want everyone to know you're just in my kitchen right now. Come on out. Come over here. Wouldn't that be funny? Anyway, but like nobody's come out with that thing, and that we can do it. So, but would you like to sing a little something? We're not going to leave yet. I have nothing going on either. I have to take my dog to the dog park at 6. I mean,
hey, let's all give a little. Take a second to appreciate Michael. He is jumping on the social. Everyone is like super unmotivated. Well, I mean, I am super unmotivated in the world right now, but Michael is on it. He is hopping on the social media. He's getting it rolling. He's going to be doing live with Michael, and it's going to be awesome. And
hashtag live with Michael.
He's going to be the next Leslie Jordan, but like 100 years younger.
I love Leslie Jordan.
I love him too.
His stuff makes me laugh so out loud. LSL, we call it.
Check this out. Do you know any of my songs?
Yeah. What do you want me to play?
Someone sent me this, Emily Hancock, and I haven't sent her a thank you yet, but I just got it yesterday.
Let's see.
It's a wheel of all my songs.
No.
And I think it's for when I'm like playing, I'm always asking when I'm on live, I'm like, oh, what do you guys want to hear? Whatever. Well, now you just,
oh my.
So cool.
Whatever it lands on, let's do.
Oh, you won't know those. Those are from the first album.
Oh, God, you're bringing me down. I downloaded it.
Oh, take it out on you.
All right, I will. All right, listen to me. But can you do a little something for us, please?
Can you please? Oh, don't.
I will play your next audition you have in LA for free.
Don't.
I would do that anyway, by the way.
Listen, don't ever make me. These dreams, I'm so not warmed up. Okay. No, I'm yeah, what do you want to hear, Michael? Can we sing something? I wish we could sing something together. I wish you could
No, it's very upsetting.
Do you know what came on shuffle today? I thought, man, I never do that song, but I love it.
What is it?
It's Why Do Birds Fall Down from the Sky Every Time to be you. Oh my gosh, I wish we were together because what is it again? Suddenly appears anytime you are near, just like me, they long to be close to you.
And then I'll do the bridge. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to. Why are you laughing at me?
Because you talk it. On the day that you were born.
Well, I was doing it in your key, which was not my key. I was doing
sorry.
in key lime for you.
Oh, Michael, you kill me.
Yeah, listen. Karen Carpenter was one of my favorite vocalists ever, female vocalists ever. Were you into her? Like you?
Well, maybe? I mean, I wasn't. I was not born when but I do.
Award.
What? What is that?
That's my award. You saw this when you came to my house.
Oh yeah, I know. I wish I had some award or something too.
Oh my God!
What are you doing?
Is that a People's Choice?
It's a People's Choice. It's the only award I'll ever win.
Wrong. Yesterday, once more. Look at we get Carpenter songs. I want you to sing one song for me.
I'll do that one. I'll do a little bit of that one. How's that?
Go ahead, do it.
I know I should be happy, but I'm not. I know that I should smile, but I can't stop wishing I was something that I'm not. Whoa. And everything that I could ever need is at my beck and calling at my feet. And every door is open up for me. So why am I crying myself to sleep? Yeah, I'll be fine. I've gone through this 1,000 times. So low, so down. Maybe tomorrow will be better, but right now it's not roses in my head. Even I can't understand picking peaches with my hands, but still no roses in my head. No roses, no roses, no roses in my head. No roses, no roses, no roses in my head. That's the end of that.
Oh my God, so pretty. Oh my God, so beautiful. I was mesmerized.
Thanks. Is it awkward for you to watch? Just be like.
No, I love that you play like that for yourself. It's amazing. And no, it's not awkward at all. But you know what it is? At the beginning, I was like, oh God, she forgot the word. She's just singing. Oh. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Well, you clearly aren't listening to my album enough.
I love your album. You're on my playlist.
Are you? That's so sweet. I need to put out some more music. It's pretty bad.
I know. I wish we would write a little song. Whatever.
We should write a little song. I need to go. I might go to my basement tonight and write because I need to write. I have a song I'm really, really excited about that I wrote completely on my own.
I know.
But you know, when you don't write with other people, it's, like I wrote my whole first album myself and was fine with it, and I was proud to put it out and everything. But now that I've written with other people, I'm scared when I write something on my own. I don't know if it's good enough because I'm always just like, I don't have anybody else to bounce this off and say, is this stupid? And I have not played it for, like, I wrote this song at like 4 a.m. and I've been working on it a lot, but I'm so scared to show it to anybody because I'm like, I wrote it on my own. I just need to have the confidence, you know, but
I want to hear it.
no, it's not ready at all. I cannot reveal it here.
And get a co-writer credit.
I'll send it to you once I record it.
Okay. I would love to hear it. Seriously. I think you are so freaking talented. And I remember when I introduced you to my friend Kathy and Jimmy, and she was freaking out over meeting you, and you were a little freaking out over meeting her, but she was so excited. And
we took a selfie in the bathroom, and it was.
I think I came into the ladies' room with you. Didn't I?
Actually, I think you might have.
I think I did.
You pervert.
Okay. Easy. And I think, and then maybe you've met her husband, Dan Finity, from the Dan Band, and you got a little nervous and excited.
Yes, and I did get nervous and excited, and that was freaking funny because all I could think of is that movie. Oh my gosh, it's not Step Brothers?
No, Wedding Singer, or which one? He's in
what's push up on a
the drunk one.
The Hangover.
The Hangover. Thank you. Yep. Thank you in advance. And one of his, or the early ones, he sings like, "Turn around." Do you remember that one?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm sensitive too. All right. What else can we talk about? I love talking with you, and I want. Maybe people have some questions we should answer.
Yeah, I love talking with you, Michael. How do you like my Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
That's pretty good. Michael, when did you start playing piano? What age? Because
I started playing by ear at 3, and then I
don't understand how you can just know. I don't get it. It's incredible.
Listen, so somebody said, asked me what my favorite performance that you did on Idol. I would have to be God Only Knows for me. I mean, I loved so many of them, but I did love that performance so much, and I loved all your performances. But somebody said, what did you first, like, how did you first break into music? Did you like do musical theater when you were in grammar school? Did you ever do a school play? I don't know. Did you like a school play or?
Let me tell you this. My school was so small, and
how small was it?
I had 22 kids in my graduating class.
Wow, that's really small. I thought you were going to say the school was so small you had to leave the school to change your mind. Come on.
So my school was so small that they would have musical sign up, and like my vocal teacher would get all excited, like, we're going to do this musical. We're going to do this musical. And there'd be like 3 people who would sign up. So they'd say, okay, we can't do the musical. And it was so sad. And even she like went all out and was like, you know what? We're doing Grease. And if nobody signs up for Grease, then we really don't have anybody. So they did the sign up sheet for Grease. Nobody signed up. So we didn't get to do anything.
So you didn't even sing?
Doesn't she say at the beginning of that or something? So, Sandy, what you do this summer?
See, you're a natural born actress, an NBA we call you.
No, I'm just being Frenchie, she's so freaking annoying in that movie. Man, that character.
Oh my God. I think someone said Maddie would be an amazing Sandra D. I agree.
I want to be Rizzo, man.
All right, don't yell. I'm sensitive too. Tell me more. Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. All right, let's get another question from somebody.
But anyway, so that's to answer your question. No,
you never did. Never did. My friend's mom was asking that because her daughter, one of my students, Amelia, who's on the show, she's on a Disney show called Sydney to the Max. But she's, you know, we work a lot on some pop music and stuff, and but also musical theater. But she does, you know, both things, and but she loves the pop too.
No,
And
my dad was, yeah, so my dad was musical and had all kinds of instruments laying around, was in bands growing up, so that's how I got into it.
I
I
love
feel like.
I love your family. You have an amazing family. And I remember meeting like everybody like the night of the finale. And I think there was some people, I don't know, that were talking to me that night. I forgot what happened exactly. And
A crazy night at the after party.
yes, remember the after party?
I wasn't there. I didn't get to go because I won.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Yeah.
I was too busy on my private jet.
You were, and you were going to New York, right?
Yep.
Hi, Shanti Leonard. But
And
what about,
Tanya Harding was on my plane.
really? Were you afraid that she was going to hit you in the knee?
No, I didn't even know who she was until we got off the plane, and Caleb told me the whole Tanya Harding story. I didn't ever know. And then we watched the Tanya Harding movie on the way back the next day on our flight. But I didn't know anything about her, who she was or anything. But I remember her saying, because she had just won the Dancing with the Stars, or gotten second or something like that. And that's why she was on our plane. And she said, I remember her saying, she was, first of all, very drunk on the plane, having a good old time. And she said, I am just so happy that America gave me a second chance. And I was like, I don't know who this lady is, but.
Just said hello. She's on here.
Get out of here.
Say hello. I'm friends with her. She follows me. Oh my God. Last time, listen, my little sister Liz is an ice skater, and we always that story freaked me out. Like when can you say hi, Macy? Also, I met you at your cousin's grad party.
Hi, Macy.
Hi, Macy. I shop at your store. Hey, what about, somebody asked, what's the best thing you learned from me or any of the coaches on Idol during your run on Idol? Did you learn anything like that stuck with you?
Yep, I did. I learned that no matter what anyone says, other contestants, the executive producers, literally the heads of the show, anybody, do not change your song. Stick with it and literally go with your gut, because you go down and you're going down doing whatever, it doesn't matter. If somebody else told you to do something and you do it and then you go down and this sucks.
Yeah.
I could have done what I thought at first. And everyone tries to get in your head, including the producers. Everyone tries to get in your head and tries to change your mind, and it's all a game. And so you just have to do what you want to do.
It is. It's a song choice is everything, and we try to. Dory and I used to always tell our people, because we would do these listening parties for everybody after you worked on the song for 30 minutes, and I'm like, wait, but in 3 days this song is going to be perfect. Like we knew what it could be because of closeness to you. Do you know what I mean? But it is true. I wish people would know that they don't have to even, they used to go, but what did the judges say to you? And I'm like, it doesn't matter what the judges say to you. Randy Jackson would tell somebody one week, oh, why didn't you change that song up? It's so, the same. And then the next week you do all these riffs and he goes, oh, you got to just sing the melody. What's going on? And like,
it doesn't matter. They're getting paid regardless. They don't care.
What we could never convince, like, you got the contestants, was that like the minute and a half that you guys are under stress performing, the judges are under the same stress to come up with something smart and funny, witty, and you know what I mean, like to say. And it's like it just is. It's a TV show. It's not a talent show, and it's an amazing thing for people that make the top whatever. It's a fast speed ticket to show business, and you learn so much so quick, but it doesn't mean a lot. It doesn't mean anything. You also have to have a good work ethic, no matter what. You think of every past idol that even didn't win, the ones that have made it, who still have big careers today, like I'm talking from the early days, are because they are willing to do the work. And it's just not, I'm going to get famous really quick like the Kardashians, because
and it's true still today.
You're writing a new song right now. You got to keep up there, and everybody loves you. And all that fun stuff. So listen to me. I only have to wrap it up because this is going to be on my Instagram tomorrow. This is my Instagram TV, and I don't know if people can go this long.
Uh-oh. This is going to be live. I might have said some stuff I shouldn't have said.
Whatever. We can edit it out.
No regrets.
No regrets, exactly. Remember when we were in New York together and you like said all this stuff and I was like, be careful. The producers are watching and you're like, oh, we were, okay, it was funny then. Listen, here's the thing. You are a winner to me and I love and adore you. And I hope one day we can do for fun, no matter what happens, just to try to write something together. Whatever happens.
Michael, I don't care what anybody says about you. I don't think you're that bad.
Okay, well, I don't know all the people that said all the bad things about me. I don't.
You know what? To all you haters out there,
we have our awards.
I have this because I have 15 fans who really care and they voted 10 times a day. So
no, your fans are amazing, and I want to shout out to your fans because I keep in touch with a lot of them, and they're so amazing, and I really appreciate all of them. And thank you for being here today. And oh my God, I freaking love you.
I freaking love you, Michael. Thank you for having me on your first show. I feel so honored. You could have picked anybody.
I know, and I picked you because when we were first posting all the new stuff, more comments came back, forget Maddie Poppe than anybody. That's why we were like, let's do a live with Maddie Poppe.
Aww. Well, Michael, thank you for having me. And everybody tune in to #live with Michael. And yeah, thanks for having me, Michael.
It's like Live with Ryan, only way different.
Only way better.
Oh, only so much smaller budget. No private plane to get to that show.
No.
Nope. All right. Love you, darling. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on our live.
Thanks, everybody.
Do I look at your eyes or like up at the hole to say goodbye to everybody? What hole do I look at?
Your camera.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. I feel like I think I'm like being cross-eyed. This was awesome. You guys should do these live.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I really
I really appreciate No, I really love that you were all here.
Oh my gosh, Michael.
I have to go. I'm going to wet my pants. All right.
Me too.
All right. Bye, darling. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Thank
Michael.
you. Mwah.
Mwah.